Thanks for staying with us. So, something happened in Kogi that caught our attention. I'd like you to watch this video so you have an idea what we're talking about. Say this.
Who is that guy? Don't waste that pencil. Don't waste pencil. If you waste that, who is that guy for police?
Made Buhari. Clean.
That most. Clinic. You guys are not flogging. Just clinic. No to that pencil.
Jesus sent
So, here's the issue. There are two things. First, a crime was committed because you're writing on public property. So that was wrong. Now they're asking them to clean it. I'm not sure that was cleaning it. That was actually painting over it. The other part of it is the fact that the government had responded because they were actually whipping these guys. That's the general public. Government had responded saying that it's good that we're ridding our society of these kinds of people. What kinds of people are we talking about? People who are against Buhari. So the Kogi state government is saying, listen, Kogi is a Buhari state. And for you to come on our walls and be writing Buhari must go is totally wrong. And they're happy that people are teaching them a lesson. And we're thinking, I'm sorry, what happened to freedom of speech? Yes, private property or public property is wrong for them to do that. Yes, we can understand. But the fact that governments can outrightly say that this state is a Buhari state.
Yes, the Kogi government has commended some youth for putting a stop to an alleged campaign against President Muhammadu Buhari in this state. We are placing it on record that fanatical following of the president by Kogi people is born out of our faith in his integrity and quality of leadership. I had to just quote that because he said, the fanatical following of the president by Kogi people.
So the assumption that every single person in Kogi state is fanatical about President Buhari, for me itself is wrong and it's a fallacy. Because you can't make that assumption or speak on behalf of every single member. There are people that are in that state that probably don't agree with the president. So is this even right for our leaders to be seen at this time?
For me, this just shows the sort of division that is obtainable, where it seems like some persons or some states are, fanatically following the president. So they see nothing wrong in what the president does. Everything the president does is all correct as long as he's our person and we are there, we are fully supporting him. And the other states that do not support him will not be treated in the same way that the states that support him are treated. So it's still about the same, nepotism that we are talking about. Now, a crime has been committed, which is defacing walls. I think the people who have committed the crime can be picked up and punished for that crime separately. But for you to outrightly commend the flogging and say that this state is a state for the president, I think it's wrong on all shades. And I think it's passing messages to other people to say, okay, we that we are not even heard, we that we are marginalized, say, hey, let's find somebody that we can idolize and say, this is our own, or give us space to, secede from the country. This is where it starts from. If states can now say, we support this person, irrespective of whether he's working or not, I think it's very, very unethical.
Information. Okay, so let me put it this way. We, as a country, we have elevated blind loyalty. Like, well, there's this sense of blind loyalty. You are my person. You stand by me regardless what. You stood by me.
Wrong.
I can do no wrong in your eyes. But in the face of the failing infrastructure and Nigeria descending consistently into a failed state, we cannot continue blind loyalty. We must be loyal to an ideology, not to a person. We must be loyal to security of our people, not to a person. We must be loyal to equitable sharing of resources within this country, not to a person. Kogi's the press release that the Commissioner for Information did must be because he is also ideologically loyal, fanatically loyal to his governor, and he knows his governor is fanatically loyal
To the
we
president.
cannot continue fanatical loyalty to the point where we are blind to what is right and what is wrong. In a democracy, people should be free to protest. Of course, they should not deface the property. And even if they do deface the property, how do you choose to punish them? It's not by beating them and telling them to chew the paper, like they were forced to chew the paper that they used to write that.
Now.
Let me take Michael and come to Mariam. Michael, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Good
You're
morning,
live. Go
Mariam.
ahead, please.
Yes. You see, I'm from Kogi State. You see, the statement by the government of Kogi State and by the press release is just rubbish. Absolute nonsense. For the fact that you are a staunch supporter of Buhari doesn't mean everybody in Kogi State are staunch supporter of Buhari. I'm from Adabi local government, Ogaminana to be precise. Okunchi is my village where I hail from. So, for the fact that is it not the same Yaya Bello, the governor that was saying COVID-19 does not exist, you people cannot take vaccine? Is it not the same person that these people are just propagandists? You see, they don't just know what they are saying. All they are interested in is for themselves alone. These people, even those that I had the conversation with someone on Twitter regarding the same issue. He was supporting the government, and I said, look, where is the rule of law? Tomorrow, are you telling me that people can no longer speak?
Okay. Yeah, so see, every time there's a problem in our country, bandits are doing banditry, kidnappers are kidnapping, people are burning things, and you see governors come out, some of them, they say, they are shedding tears, they do not understand what is happening in their states. It starts like this. So a group of people are protesting. If all they did was make sure that those people were arrested for defacing property, if that's what they did, they would be highly commended by everyone. But they bullied them, they harassed them, they assaulted them. They were forcing them to eat, they were whipping them and forcing them to eat paper. We have talked about here where criminals, people catch alleged criminals, then jungle justice, you put tires over them, and you set them on fire, and the government comes out and is saying, how dare, why would you do like that? We have a constitution. This is why people do the things they do. How can you come out and justify the bullying, the harassment, and the assault that happened? If you have a point to make about the president and your loyalty to the president, you can make that the same way you have the freedom of speech to do that. Those people also have the freedom of speech to say no, to say what they believe in. But if anyone was to bring the governor of Kogi State or to assault the governor of Kogi State for his loyalty towards the president, everyone would rise up against it and call it out. And that's the same thing you're doing to people. And you're teaching people. Kogi State has had a number of altercations during election periods, where we remember a particular story of a woman that was chased down to her house by what they call political thugs. This is how it starts. You cannot on one day approve of one behavior and the same behavior disapprove of it.
Let me take this final call. We have to run because honestly, I feel like I'm abrupting this conversation. I'm just tired. Let me take this call. Uche, are you there from Norway?
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning, you're live. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is my first time calling.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Something draw my attention to this one that came from Niger.
We can't hear you clearly, Uche. Speak louder, please. Oh, we couldn't hear that. Okay, so I think I'm going to go on a break because we've been lamenting all morning.
As in it.
And this is one of those I honestly feel like moving to Ghana. Like, I really, like, I'm seriously thinking of maybe we should buy property just in case happens. I can drive to Ghana. Because this one, I released almost 1,800 prisoners.
And more other suspects.
And we seem
too.
so clueless. I just want to carry myself Ghana. Please, Ghana, receive me. Say they will give me citizenship.
They are not very nice to us now.
They're not Ghana, they're not nice.
No, they're not nice to us now.
Let's go on a break. When we come back, you know what? We'll talk to somebody who's hopefully will help us, come back. To help us change the mode. Because help us how to build your business. Proper business strategy so that we can be successful in the midst of these behaviors. Stay with us. We'll be right back.